Salve rapaziada, e aí, tudo bom com vocês? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Quem fala com vocês é o 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿 e vamos continuar aí a nossa gameplay de Tales of Vesperia. Depois de um bom tempo sem jogar o game, né? Fiz o último vídeo lá na... Esse é o segundo vídeo, né, que eu faço depois que eu arrumei meu computador, no caso, né? Bora continuar aqui, a gente vai estar na estalagem, acho que a gente tem que dormir aqui. Vamos ver, descansar aqui, né?
I guess I can't let things go either.
Quem puder se inscrever no canal, deixar um like aí, eu agradeço muito. E vamos lá, né? Vou mudar a skin do Yuri, né? Depois eu mudo quando a gente estiver com todo mundo no time. Quem que saiu aqui? Foi a Estel ou foi a Judith? Foi a Judith.
Late night stroll?
The scenery here reminds me of home.
Huh. Your home must be in a pretty place then.
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view. Not that I have a problem with heights.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't, riding around on that monster.
His name is Baul, and he's not a monster. And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between the Empire and the guilds?
This world always seems to be ravaged by some war or another.
Yeah, I guess so. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh also appeared because of Estelle. Is there some connection between them, between him?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions. But if it looks like you're going after her again...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. You have my word.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe me?
Well, you said you were no good at telling lies. It's not like we're all that different. I've got a few skeletons in my closet, too.
He's a strange one.
Pois é, eu sou muito esquisito.
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk last time.
Então tá, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Acho que eu não lembro se eu fiz algumas armas aqui. Depois eu vejo isso. Vamos dar um rolê na cidade aqui, ver o que tá acontecendo. Tá chovendo, né?
It seems like the area has returned to normal.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone berserk since then.
Hey, it's those guys we met at Nor Harbor.
Miss Estelle! How have you been?
Who is this?
We helped these people out at Nor Harbor.
We can't thank you enough for all you've done for us.
Where's your father?
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the...
Sounds like that rumor might be true.
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about working to become a noble.
Become a noble? What do you mean?
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members of the nobility.
Huh? That doesn't sound quite right.
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir 𝐃𝐄𝐒 gave his word to us. He said we would be welcomed as
Sim,
nobles.
acredita nele, vai.
𝐃𝐄𝐒. From the Imperial Knights?
Yes, he is acting as the current magistrate of the city.
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though. I mean, the Imperial throne is empty and all.
But then why on earth have we been working this hard?
Is Father not coming back? Hey, Yuri.
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
I promised to take care of her fee when I pay my own.
Well, okay, that's fine.
What? But
So this means our next job is finding a missing person.
Then if 𝐃𝐄𝐒 is up to his usual stunts, we'll just have to slap him around till he stops.
Right. The Knights do exist for the protection of the people, after all.
Let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on their bad side.
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise. Just wait right here.
Well, that's that. We'll take the job.
thank you so much.
All right, let's go find him.
There's something very suspicious about that area over...
Yeah, even more so because it's marked off limits.
I wonder if there's some way we could get in.
Careful, guys!
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
Thank goodness. Knowing you, Yuri, I thought for sure you'd try to force
É o
your way
certo a se
through.
fazer, né?
Well, proceed with caution and all that. Boss's orders, you know.
But how should we get by the guards?
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective way in.
No, I won't allow it. All we need to do is draw the guard away from his post.
But how will we do that?
Maybe by, you know, seducing
Artimanhas
him with
femininas.
feminine wiles.
Well then.
E vou mandar o Carol.
Carol should be good for the job.
What are you talking about? What?
That sounds good to me.
So you're in on the joke too, Judith?
No, I'm not really one for jokes.
Huh?
Okay, let's go.
You gotta believe in yourself, Carol. When a lady struts her stuff, she does it
And
with
glamour.
pizzazz.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Hey, there's still time, you guys. How about someone else seduce the guard?
When a man makes up his mind, he's got to see it through to the end.
And this is a guild job as well. Don't forget, all for the guild.
Oh, that is so twisting the guild's laws.
Carol, you'll be fine. You'll be the cutest little thing that knight has ever seen.
Being the cutest anything has never been one of my life goals.
Tá, então a gente tem que fazer ele seduzir o guarda ali. Tá, vamos ver, acho que ele tem que trocar de roupa, né? Nada aqui. Então acho que é lá na estalagem, eu acho. Provavelmente é na estalagem que a gente tem que ir. Ah tá, peraí. Não, não é, achei que era. Então a gente tem que vir aqui na estalagem, eu acho. Vamos ver. Salvar aqui, né? Ué, cadê? A gente tem que fazer o Carol seduzir ele, mas e aí? À noite, será? Tem que ser de noite, será? Vamos ver. Não, não deu em nada. Então deve ser... Deixa eu ver aqui. Aqui eu vou sair da cidade. Então não é, então. Tem que ser por ali mesmo. Vamos ver o que eu faço, espera aí. Será que tem que ser com a Judith? Deixa eu ver aqui. Não. Também não. Também não. Também não. Deixa eu ver aqui. O esquema é aqui, né? Mas e aí? Deixa eu ver aqui nessa hipnose. Tá. Tá falando nada. Não está falando nada aqui. Deixa eu ver se é aqui. Ali no coisa aqui. É aqui.
Do you have a dress for a girl that will make her look extremely cute?
Extremely cute? Like something for a date?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see.
Well, I don't look like a girl, do I?
Wait. Why are you getting mad at? Anyway, I don't carry any clothing for young girls.
He says he doesn't have anything.
Hold on.
Huh?
If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather, you should be able to get all of the items from the monsters on the outskirts of the...
All right, let's go.
Do we really have to do all this? Seems like...
Captain Carol, you wouldn't have us abandon your plan, would you?
No. I mean, of course not. If only Rita were here.
Oh, you've brought wait here while I make you something nice.
Quero só ver aqui que vai a roupinha.
All is ready. Let's go.
Hey, are you seriously going out in that outfit?
Huh? Something wrong with this?
Well, I could see everything. Never mind that.
It's very cute, and I have a feeling that this is gonna work.
Meu Deus do céu. A Yuri ele quer agora, hein, velho. Vou fazer o moleque passar uma vergonha dessa.
Excuse me.
Get closer to him.
But...
Be brave, Carol.
Excuse me, Mr. Knight.
Huh? You talking to me?
Yes. Could you come over here? I can't find my doggy.
No, I can't leave my post unattended. I'm sorry. Oh, all right. I can make some time.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Tome.
And as I predicted, it came to blows in the end anyway.
We couldn't really ask you to go all the way with it.
What are you talking about?
never mind. Change your clothes and go leave that costume at the shop.
Okay.
Roupinha zoada, hein, Carol?
All right, on to the next step.
Huh?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who, me?
Carol would work just as well.
What? Again?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Botando Yuri agora.
I guess I'll have to do it. But really, a knight of all things?
Ó.
Oh well, if this helps us fool them, all the better.
Hey! Quit goofing off over there!
Huh? What's the matter?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
What do you mean, out of hand?
The mage we captured is running wild! Hurry up!
Roger. Okay, be right back.
Maga.
Huh? Yuri?
Você se separou de todos. Ela deve estar aqui, né? Deve ser a Rita. Certeza, cara. Certeza. Falei?
You got a lot of nerve locking me up in a dump like this. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Get your superior out here now!
Tome.
Rita, what is she doing here?
Calm down already! I'll go call him right now!
Shut up!
Nossa.
Wow, she hasn't changed much.
Let me go!
Settle down, it's just me.
Yuri? Are you okay? Rita?
Maga enfurecida.
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the 𝐓𝐀𝐿.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very... And then you got caught. Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the knights and are being made to work. I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a 𝐓𝐿𝐿 Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war. They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dawngrest again?
But why? After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
It's gotta be 𝐃𝐄𝐒. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he...
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at 𝐃𝐄𝐅𝐈𝐿.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting something?
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the others!
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and,
You can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of.
then we'll have the mages and 𝐓𝐿𝐿 come pick them up.
Wait! We're being careful.
But...
One thing at a time.
right.
Okay, then let's get back to our original plan and...
Okay.
Rita entrou no grupo.
You know, in knight's armor, you really do look like a knight, Yuri. You're quite handsome.
You're getting a compliment, you know. It wouldn't hurt to smile.
I'm not really crazy about this getup. I've got bad memories of Flynn laughing his head off about how silly I looked in this.
Well, I think I get how Flynn felt. It's like somebody dressed you up.
No, not at all, Yuri. It's good because it's so different from who you are.
Leave it to Yuri to be different, even in a normal suit of armor.
This is why I hate this uniform.
É.
Hide!
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the sands of Kogo now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's or using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Jaeger.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forgetting that.
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
Respect him I do, but Leviathan's Claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you. Don't worry though, you're looking at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights. That fool 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿 telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons. The Union can't possibly hope to stop me.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right. If we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
Caramba, quanta treta, né?
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing. You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up. I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the 𝐴𝐴. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this!
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
Tem nada. Trabalhava no andar de cima, mas me obrigaram a vir aqui para baixo. Cozinhar para os trabalhadores dia e noite, não há tempo para descansar. Vagabundo, não tem tempo para descansar. Ordens do Sr. 𝐃𝐄𝐒. A construção precisa terminar em menos de um mês. O que tá vendo? O que foi? Tá pensando em desobedecer também? Sabe, eu nunca fui muito bom em receber ordens. Vamos quebrar o pau aqui, filho. Cavaleiro esgrima, esgrima e esgrima. 26. A defesa, filho. Ai, 10.000 gold, velho. Você também veio a esta cidade porque ouviu que poderia se tornar nobre? É, acho que vocês ouviram a mesma coisa. Bom, bem, na verdade... Por que a gente não pula esse papinho? Não era para você estar voltando lá para cima? Assim, certo. Eu tenho que contar para meus amigos que eu estou bem. Muito obrigado. Você pode ter poupado ele da verdade dessa vez, mas cedo ou tarde ele vai descobrir. O que você está falando? A gente só não tem tempo para uma conversa longa agora. Quem se importa? Eu não, com certeza. Vou mudar para Rita. Eu vou tirar a Judith e vou colocar a Rita. Cá tem o que? Tá, tem continuação.
Huh? Look who's here.
And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like 𝐄𝐿 has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eye's boss?
It sure looks that way from here.
E morreu.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, that's...
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait!
Who? Yuri Lowell? What are you doing here? Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now. You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say.
It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger, get rid of them!
Ja, my lord.
Ó, sincronia.
Nothing personal, you see?
Just business. Aqui a gente tem que usar lente mágica nos Titãs e no Jaeger. Nível 30. Morre, filho. O bicho corta meu barato, mano. Não morre, né? Ih, morreu. Nossa, quase morrendo a Rita. Nossa, a Rita morreu. Cadê a garrafa de vida? Cadê a garrafa de vida? Cadê? Camisa, cambaleou. Ixi, cara chato. Morreu.
How could the Empire cover for such evil?
We can't just let it go.
We gotta catch him!
Dente vermelha, tecido místico e dente mágica.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir 𝐃𝐄𝐒, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn!
Well, send him away!
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he's simply...
Gosh, droite.
Yes, Jaeger. This is our time to shine!
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please, step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time!
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll...
Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle!
But...
I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself. Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry.
Jeez, we're going after them, right? So let's get going.
All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous.
Deu tudo certinho, né?
That That man called Jaeger certainly had a unique way of talking.
Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
Ela não pode usar magia, né? Vou usar aqui um negócio. Parecido. Ele tá empoisonado. Tá venenando. Ficação, fraqueza também não. Mapa de mente. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu tenho que subir ali em cima, né? Desse lado aqui. Vem pra cá.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Champanhe. Salpico.
That was awesome!
These are the threads that weave our future.
Estoque mais um. Zelarte. Peça de guerra. Grande seto. Estoque mais um. Subir aqui em cima, né? Provavelmente por aqui. Não é. Será que tem bagulho aqui? Não.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
Faz sentido, né? Não é pra cá. A ponte aqui. E a fuga, pô. Pra cá mesmo, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Pra cá não mais. E a cidade. Pra ali também. Não entrar lá mesmo. Tá bom.
Oh, those two scheming together.
What? You mean 𝐄𝐒 and Jaeger?
Yes. Maybe they saw that they had a lot in common with each other.
A lot in common?
Like being raving lunatics. Whatever the case, they made one hell of a combo.
Looking at those two made me feel totally normal.
Get a couple of nasty people together and they'll put together some nasty plans. We were right to let Flynn deal with it before things got really out of hand.
There's no sign of them.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about 𝐄𝐒? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
I'm sorry.
She's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same questions, my...
Huh?
What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first. Let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Torum Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Okay, let's go.
Beleza. Raven entrou no grupo.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? Are you trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
As meninas estão morrendo de fome, mesmo assim elas... Vamos tirar umas lutas aqui.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Fireball!
Take this! That didn't work. Hey, all right, who's next?
The sign of victory!
Ali que eu tenho que ir, né? Antes disso, dá um rolê aqui. Ali é a saída, né? Tá pra lá, ó.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
That was easy.
Força aliada. Nossa.
I can't take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
Ah, what a tyrant.
Tá todo mundo morrendo de fome. Tem um item aqui. Chifre de rinoceronte.
Sorry if I hurt you. Innocent waters. That's no good.
Eita.
Let me by divine protection.
Oxi, não acertou.
Let's go.
These are the threads that
De
weave.
atributo. Tá. Volta Bazelard. Massa de guerra. Bazelard.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
All right.
Bora pra estalagem então, né?
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of 𝐶𝐿.
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Dawn. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that pharaoh chap you all are following. The Dawn thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know?
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of 𝐷𝐿𝐻𝐿.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Raven obteve o título de velho espião. Você se separou de todos. Vou falar com o Carol aqui.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
Bom. Garrafa de vida. Vou trocar uma ideia com todo mundo então. repeat.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing, but I let 𝐃𝐄𝐒 escape that easily. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than 𝐃𝐄𝐒. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
Deixa eu ver quem tá aqui embaixo. A Estelle tá aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui embaixo. A Judith tá aqui, a Raven.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What, you ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Norhar.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry. I'll be on my... I behaved myself at 𝐓𝐀𝐋𝐄𝐒, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us. But might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Well, whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Então tá, né? Aqui embaixo deve estar Judith e a Rita. Aqui não tem ninguém. Não. Falta a Estelle. Pancado. Falar com a Estela lá embaixo. Judith.
Oh? Are you going to look for that 𝐃𝐄𝐒 guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did.
What? You figured you don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for 𝐃𝐄𝐒 after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't...
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Então só falta falar com a Estela.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like...
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah, I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial. There are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but... I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri?
Hmm?
I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me. What?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack. So I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
Então tá, né? Vou voltar pra estalagem. Faltou a Rita, né? Cadê ela? Que é o Carol. Cadê a Rita? Deve estar aqui, né? Provavelmente deve estar aqui. Ela ali, ó.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
O cabelo dele tá bugado ali na parede.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the...
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Então tá.
Ready to go?
Opa.
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at 𝐓𝐀𝐋𝐄𝐒 the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the other.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell ya.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
Você se reuniu a todos.
I am so hungry! We're seriously gonna starve!
Save your energy, Carol. You'll just make yourself hungrier.
Sharp stomachs make short graces, Carol.
What does that mean?
It means hunger can make you rude, and that leads to angry people attacking you with sharp things.
I think you're a little off. But whatever, Yuri and Rita seem to be pretty calm despite not having eaten in a while.
I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
Ah! There's a delicious steak right on top of Rapide's back.
It's a trap. Don't succumb to temptation.
Maybe we should do something about this.
Yuri! Yuri! I found a green piece of veggie bread in my bag! I can eat it, right? Right?
What the? No, Carol, don't! Seriously, this is getting dangerous. Let's eat something already.
Eu sei aqui o que tá pegando. Que estranho. Qual é o problema? As flores de Chagotim só deviam abrir durante a temporada de chuvas, mas olha, todas elas já desabrocharam. Isso é muito esquisito. E não é. Será que tem alguém vindo aqui para regar terra ou alguma coisa parecida? Seria insuficiente para fazer as flores desabrocharem? Outra razão para as flores abrirem mais cedo seria um desequilíbrio no ar. Então você está dizendo que este lugar não tem problema, mesmo que meu palpite esteja certo, esse nível de desequilíbrio às vezes é encontrado na natureza. As plantas são mais sensíveis às mudanças no ar do que os humanos estão reagindo a essa variação. A gente não quer que aconteça aqui o que aconteceu em 𝐓𝐿. Mas o que, Judith? Ah, a blacha de ar do armazém. Não acredito que aquele esquisitão do Dragon fez isso de novo, eu vou verificar. Ah, Rita. Esquisitão do dragão, é? Que comoção toda é essa? Ah, não foi você? Me recuso a responder. Foi terrível, não sobrou nada do que pudesse consertar. Sinto muito pela sua perda. Quando eu encontrar aquele esquisitão, vou dar um soco que ele vai parar na estratosfera. Esquisitão do dragão idiota. Assustador. Não sei o que você está tentando fazer, mas não estou causando nenhum problema para vocês. Já falei. Não vou fazer nada que possa prejudicar vocês de algum modo.
Synthesis artisans are amazing. They produce such lovely items in such a short time.
Yes, it really is an art. The quality is always second to none, too. And the same artisan is always sneaking into the cities we visit just before we get there.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. I wish I had half the vitality he has. We're nothing compared to how much he gets around.
Yeah, right, okay. There's no way he could do that.
Really? Do you think it's more likely that the world's full of such skilled artisans?
You too, Judith? You really believe that?
And he must have great instincts, too. We should see about getting him to join Brave Vesperia.
Really? Carol, the next time we meet him, let's see if he'll join.
Right, okay.
Whoa, I think those two actually fell for all that.
The princess and the kids still have a lot to learn.
I hear they're actually using Blastia to do the synthesis.
You know, maybe we got a little carried away.
Cara, deve ter demorado uma vida pra criar os diálogos desse game, cara. Nossa senhora, é muita conversa, tá ligado?
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That 𝐓𝐿 monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about 𝐓𝐿 beforehand, I could...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why 𝐕𝐄𝐒 wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to 𝐓𝐿.
Ah, that is closer to Dahngrest than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
Tá bom então. A gente precisa pegar um barco, né?
Against that many? You've got to be crazy!
I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back. Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Why do you guys know her?
we just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea!
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so they aren't available. The other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business? Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other out. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives.
Well...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with a boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparation.
Bora. O barquinho que né, ganhou.
This is the 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿. She'll be your ship as soon as you've escorted her to Nordopolica. And this man is Tokunaga of Gullsong, a maritime guild affiliated with Fortune's Market.
I'm Tokunaga. Very nice to meet you.
He's only on board for this voyage, so next time be sure to hire your own pilot. We're not in a hurry, but these are important negotiations, so I really appreciate the help.
What is the ship's cargo?
That's confidential information.
It's nothing we should be worried about, is it?
Relax. We've got it covered. All right. Head towards Nordopolica. Go directly southwest from Torum Harbor and you'll see the Desier continent. Nordopolica is at the eastern edge.
I hope you won't mind if I go over the 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿's controls for... You can only disembark from the ship where you see a dock, a port, or a beach. You won't be able to get onto land where there are cliffs. Of course, the ship can't pass over rocks, but you'll also have to keep her out of the shallows around islands. You might be able to take her into some rivers, if they're deep enough. However, if there's a bridge spanning the river, you won't be able to take her under. And that's about
Controle
it.
básico, né, para controlar o nosso barquinho, né? A maioria dos RPG tem esse esqueminha, né? Andar no barquinho.
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah. You're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Merman. The first thing had to be Merman. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck. What's the president of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy.
He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful. That's running and hiding.
Então tá. Então a gente tem que ir pra Norfológica. Então deve ser pra cá, né?
It'll be nice if we don't run into the mermen, won't it?
That's pretty wishful thinking.
You're quite the pessimist for your age, girlie.
I'm just a realist.
Anyway, thanks for your help. Looks like we're gonna make it there on time.
Yeah, Leviathan's Claw was going to beat us there if we hadn't...
Leviathan's Claw, huh? That's a name I seem to be hearing a lot lately.
Oh? They're the guild that's specializing in sales of Hopeland Blastia.
Oh, that explains the situation in Heliord.
Lately, they've been trying to steal our clients from us. If we weren't able to cross the sea, they would have swiped up another one of our major customers.
Still, you can't help but wonder where those slime balls are getting their products from.
Indeed. Hopeland Blastia isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world to get one's hands on.
You don't think the Empire is behind this? No, that couldn't be. It's mages that are supervising the Blastia distribution.
Ixi. Olha os tritão.
Right on.
Olha os tritão, olha os tritão.
The world's spinning. I think I'm getting seasick.
Did that monster just say something?
That voice sounds familiar.
Well, well, aren't you a chatty monster?
Acho que eu conheço aquela voz também.
They're all over the place.
We'll crush them all.
Queda peixe.
Smile of wavering darkness. Shine. Sudden rage. Run through that which blocks our future. Fight here to defeat evil one. Oh, din of this modest land. Start sharpened rage.
Caramba, hein?
I'm just getting started.
I just keep getting stronger.
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you along.
I tell you, Brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in working an old man down to the bone, even while I'm looking for Apatheia and doing all sorts of other things.
Apatheia? Isn't that what you were looking for back in Nor Harbor?
That's right.
That's nothing but a fairy tale. I researched it a while back, but eventually I realized that there's simply no way it can theoretically exist.
I'm well aware people think it's a fairy tale.
Why are you looking for it?
Well, because the Don told me to.
It's still alive.
Quem que é? Pet?
Patty! Well, that was a pleasant voyage.
Can you really call it a voyage when you're in a monster's belly?
What are you doing all the way out here? I was hunting for treasure when I fell into the ocean, but a nice monster came to play with me.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't become part of a complete breakfast.
This is all well and good, but can we get the ship back on course?
Yeah, sure.
Nice, tritão.
So that wasn't all of them.
I've healed him, but he should still rest for a while.
Well, this is a real problem. I don't suppose any of you know how to pilot a ship.
I can do it.
Patty, you can?
If you're gonna travel around
You'd better be able to at least pilot a ship.
Then I'd like to ask you to be in charge of piloting this vessel.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, of course. We've made much better time than I thought. We could even afford to make a side trip or two. I'll leave the course up to you.
Então tá. Agora a Paty vai aqui bagulho pra nós.
With a ship, we can go practically anywhere we want.
Estelle, I know you want to look for Pharaoh, but don't you think we have more important things to do for the moment?
Do you think? I'll do what I want. Don't worry about me.
We just started our guild. We should err on the safe side, don't you think, Carol?
Yeah.
All right. And feel free to give me directions about our course.
Agora sim, o naviozinho é nosso. Vamos ver quem é aqui. Tinha, né? Se não me engano, a gente tem que vir pra cá. Uma coisa.
The fog's gotten awfully thick.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
Fog like this is usually a sign something bad's about to happen.
Knock it off!
Talk like that long enough and something bad will happen.
Hey, front! I mean bow!
We're going to hit.
Botar o pela, né? Vamos bater. A gente bateu num barco.
What is that? That's an old ship. I've never seen that type before.
I think it says the Atherum.
Navio fantasma. O navio fantasma Atherum. A musiquinha ficou mais tensa, ó, que da hora.
That's weird. There's no sign of people.
It's like... it's calling to us.
No way! Come on! Get the 𝐓𝐿 going!
No can do. I don't know why, but the Ceres Blastia ain't responding at all.
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong with it?
You think this thing's the problem?
Ooh, maybe it's a cursed ghost ship.
You don't really think so, do you?
Why don't we go take a look? It'll be fun. I love this sort of thing.
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the Blastia. We gotta go take a look.
Are you planning on just leaving the 𝐓𝐿 like that?
All right, why don't 4 of us go investigate while the rest stay here and keep watch?
That should be fine.
Okay, so repeat and I'll go. And who's the third person?
I'm not going. No way.
Yuri, why don't you decide?
A Rita morre de medo.
You need to think about balance when splitting the party. Understand? This ship could also be attacked by monsters at any time.
Ela seleciona um grupo de 4 pessoas. Então eu vou levar a Estelle.
Me? I'll do my
Vou
best.
levar...
You're taking...
No, you stay.
Vou levar a Rita.
I have to fix the Ceres. I'm not scared or anything.
Eu vou levar o Raven.
You want Raven? Huh?
Beleza. Salvar aqui. Bom, rapaziada, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado aí. Espero que vocês estejam gostando da série aí do game Tales of Vesperia. Eu vou até o final do game, né? Não sei quantos episódios vai dar. Mas é isso aí. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se vocês puderem se inscrever no canal, deixar um like aí, eu agradeço bastante. E aí a gente continua desse ponto que a gente parou aqui, beleza? A gente se vê nos próximos vídeos. Valeu, é nóis!